Many people have a hard time shallowing the club. We're going to show a great drill that's going to help you feel it so that you can bring it into your real swing. Over the top motion with the club is something that's really, really common, right? So if we look from this perspective, what do we mean by over the top? The club comes from the right-handed player, it comes counterclockwise. It's really, really common. If you look at your swing on video and you see even a little bit of counterclockwise, it just makes it really hard to avoid the flipping of the club, right? So here's an interesting drill that you can try. We always talk about moving the club clockwise through transition. Let's have Nate demonstrate. Just move the club clockwise without the golf's rotation of the hips, without everything. Just move the club clockwise with your arms. All right, so there you go. It's a continuous loop. All right, now a couple of things to notice here. So as he's doing this, he's maintaining flexion of the left wrist and extension of the right wrist. So just get a feeling here that you've got the proper wrist angles. Move it around clockwise, clockwise, clockwise. And now this time, just let your hips turn. There you go. That looks like a pretty good golf swing. Okay, how's that feel?
Feels fluid.
Very fluid. Many of you may have heard of an idea of swinging out to right field. I mean, you played baseball, right? You know what that feeling is like.
Yep.
In golf, it's kind of a death move to really bring your hands or your arms across the body like this, right? Because you can't maintain control of the face. Okay.
Yep.
So that motion, clockwise, let's show that again. Clockwise, clockwise. Now do the hips. Okay, notice where you kick in the hips. All right, let's look at this. It's about right where the left arm gets parallel to the ground after you've come to the top, right? So it's on the back side of the loop. That's where you now kick in the hip rotation. So try this at home. Go clockwise, clockwise, clockwise. Left arm is about parallel to the ground. Then move your hips and your back. That's what you should be feeling in your golf swing.
All right, guys, so to get into this more here, this drill that we're doing right here, okay, set up position, address the ball. Now take the club back, getting the wrists set with some flexion in the left and extension in the right. And now we're going to basically just be creating that clockwise rotation from the hitter's perspective. I want to see a little bit of upper arm rotation as we allow that club to shallow behind us, getting steep and dropping. And then as I'm doing this and getting that left arm to parallel, I'm going to continue that rotation feel and that shift to my left side, to my left heel, getting it set, dropping that club, and then when my left arm is parallel, I can just explode and rotate, continuing that flow, okay? So I'm here, shift, and turn.
Now let's talk about another idea that may help you bring this clockwise motion into your swing. So let's have Nate take his address position here, and let's do the backswing. And it's finished right there. Just in your mind say that I'm done with my backswing. Now everything is the transition. So the transition is the clockwise loop, right? There's the transition, there's the transition, there's the transition, right? And then you bring the hips into it. Go ahead, there we go. So you've got your backswing. Instead of thinking I come all the way up here and then come forward, think in your mind's eye, okay, here's my backswing, now I'm transitioning. Right? Let's look closely again as Nate does this. Again, where the arms are when the hips fire. Okay, so the backswing's done. He does the transition, fire.
So you can take this movement of force, that clockwise motion, and try to copy, this is exaggerated, but try to copy Matthew Wolf's swing. I could do it okay, but it definitely, you feel the force, you feel the power, getting set in that transition, and then just unleashing with the body. Once you've shallowed by that upper arm rotation, clockwise looping, and then dropping it down to left arm parallel and firing the hips as we get to that left side and rotate through. Okay, I'm going to try a little Matthew Wolf swing here for you. Feels super powerful, pretty consistent, and I probably hit it 10 yards farther than normal, but if it works, it works. All right, so on that shot I just hit, trying to replicate Matthew Wolf, getting a lot of that momentum and force. Normally I swing my club, this is an 8-iron, probably around 92, 94 miles an hour. That momentum, bringing that club through, I got up to 101. I mean, I hit it probably within 10 feet or so. 182 carry, spin rate was nice, just where I want it. I'll take that every time. So when you're working on this at the range or at home, and you're doing this loop, feel your weight, okay? We're going to, as we rotate back, we're gonna feel our weight go more towards our back foot, bring that club up, and as you feel that club dropping, we're gonna be getting to our left side or our lead heel, okay? So you'll feel kind of back foot, front foot, front foot, up, down, back foot, front foot with that shallowing motion, upper arm rotation. Maintain the wrist angle of flexion in the lead wrist, extension, okay? And that's gonna help that flow feel continuous and more natural. We can deliver everything, all this momentum transfers to the club and through the ball. So this feels like, as we move that weight, okay, feels like a big old wind up. Back, front, back, front, back foot, front foot, back foot. All right, and then once you get to that left arm parallel, weight is transferred to that left heel. Now the club gets a free ride with it being shallow, dropping down, and then you just rotate and explode through the shot. Okay, here, and then rotate. Not the best impact, but it was fast swing and powerful on the green. So the sensation I get while hitting the shot becomes more of just a body movement, allowing everything to be connected in this rhythm, this rotation and shifting of forces in the right direction. You know, that last shot I hit wasn't my best shot, but it's still 98 miles an hour club speed. I'm on the green with a 180 carry here at number 17 at Pebble. I'll take that every time. Like that one.